All right, beautiful. So again, my name is Yvonne Paul and welcome to orientation. Here you have the opportunity to grow your business. So let's get orientated in this class, right? So the first thing is this. Today it's going to be about understanding more about what are the next steps in your business, but also thinking big and seeing how much help and support and how much of an amazing environment we have in helping you build this business, right? So let's go to our first slide. Okay, let me get to our first slide. Trying to make sure we go to our next slide. Well, as I put up our next slide, the first thing is that I want us, there we go. I want us to kind of have an opportunity to find out why you came into business. You know, why did you decide to come into World Financial Group Transamerica Advisors? It is super important. We usually kind of get to know each other a little bit here. So let's have a chance to just quickly unmute yourself, right? And I'm going to pull up our actual roll call here. And as I call on your name, I'd like for you to say your name and who's off, what office, or if you know what office you're actually connected with, or who's your senior director, right? So let's start off with Miss Christine. So Christine, can I have you have a chance to unmute yourself and share with us really quick? Christine? All right, well, we'll come back to Christine.
Oh, are you talking to me?
Yes. Hi, Christine. How are you?
Oh, wait. You had somebody else's picture on there.
Okay. So, all right. Let's see.
Is there a couple Christines on here?
There's a few Christines here. So there's Christine. Who is this? Christine what?
Pike.
Pike. Okay, great. Christine Pike. So tell us really quick, out of what office are you, or what city or state are you in?
California. The Senior Marketing Director, Stephanie Goldman.
Beautiful. Good, good. All right. Well, welcome to the team. And then Terry, can we have Terry have a chance to introduce himself as well? Terry Wilson.
Hi. Yes, I'm Terry Wilson. I live in Mammoth Lakes, California, and I'm on Kat Polachek's team.
Wonderful. Good. Then we have Thea.
Hi, I'm Thea Yoshida, and I'm in Carson, California. And my senior marketing director is Stephanie.
Beautiful, beautiful. Then we have Miss Kim Walker.
Hi, my name is Kim Walker. My senior marketing director is Vincent King. I am a caregiver. I'm currently at work right now. And why did I join WFG? Just really not only to have financial freedom, but also to leave a legacy.
Thank you for sharing. All right, we have Polino. I think I pronounced the name correctly. All right, we'll come back to you. Arthur Wilson. We'll have a chance to come back to you. And then Erica Gill. All right. Then also we have, okay, who is that?
Erica Gill.
Hi, Erica.
Hi. I am from Riverside, California, and this is my first orientation class. I'm not sure who's what was the question? Who's the senior marketing
Who's your
director?
senior marketing director?
I don't have any idea.
No worries. That would be something
yeah.
for you to find out. So whoever brought you in business, ask him, who's my senior director?
It was, I think he just started too. So I think his director is George something. I'm not sure his last name, but yeah.
Maybe Jorge Cardenas?
I think that's him, yeah.
Oh, awesome. You're in a great team. So that's good. Well, welcome to the team. Welcome to the team. And then we have Kenyetta. All right. And okay, we'll go to Matthew.
Hi, yeah, my name is Matthew Carey, and my senior marketing director is Lauren Stein, and I live in Laguna Beach, California. and I teach swimming lessons to kids ages 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years old.
Beautiful. All right. Well, welcome to the team.
Thank you.
Robert? And we'll go then to
Good evening,
Sarah.
everybody. Good evening.
Good evening, Robert.
How you doing? My name is Robert Clyde. I'm out of the Torrance office. I'm the Eugene and April newborn. And I got a lot of friends still on here.
Beautiful.
Excellent.
Good. Well, welcome to the team. And we'll go with Sarah now.
Hi, my name is Sarah. I'm from Illinois, and I'm not quite sure exactly who the senior marketing director is, but I am with Delilah Christopher. I'm a
Beautiful.
barber, and I got started with WFG because one of my barber instructors is with you guys, and he just kind of inspired me and got me interested in it.
Beautiful, beautiful. So you're probably with Nikki Cannon as your senior marketing director, which is also your executive marketing director. So you guys will know the titles later on. And then Wally.
Hello, my name is Wally Janjua. I think my senior marketing director is Ashley Wems. I'm from Corona office, and I'm a student, but I also teach kids how to swim, just like Matthew.
All right.
And yeah, I wanted to get involved with because I want to help people.
Beautiful. Good, good. Well, welcome to you guys to the team. Welcome to orientation. I did want to get a chance to kind of have you guys meet one another. If I missed you, hopefully we can get a chance to circle back to you afterwards, right? But this class, as you can see, we're like a melting pot of all types of ages, ethnicities, backgrounds, all over the states, right? So what does that give you is hope to know that this is a proven system, right? That if you follow it, if you build a great relationship with the person who brought you in business and your senior marketing director, you are off to the winning, right? So there is so much gold that the person who brought you into business and your senior marketing director will bring to your business within your first days of business, right? So let's go right into it. As I mentioned to you guys, is that I really want us to focus on a few things as I go through this presentation. The very first one is having a chance to understand why you came into business. So if you have a pen in front of you, I really would love for you to get a chance to just write down really quickly, what are 3 things to why you came into business, right? So why did you come into business? Was it because you wanted to do something for yourself financially? Maybe it was a loved one that you wanted to help out, or maybe it's, you were perhaps very motivated by our crusade of helping families, making a difference. Whatever it is to you that's important, then I want you to write it down. And the reason I say that is because I'll share with you my story. I started with this business about over 12 years ago. And the reason I started is because I wanted to have a chance to help my parents retire. So my mom immigrated from Guatemala, my dad from Mexico. And they came to achieve the American dream here. And while they were able to obtain a certain degree of that dream, they weren't able to keep it. And I think it was because of the lack of the education that they did not receive financially. So that's where my crusade really began, is to help my parents have a chance to retire and really then empower others. I then found, a passion to want to help myself so that my future family, which is now my current family, would never face the trials that I did as a young kid. And so that's the reason why I'm so motivated to helping others have an amazing career with us. So what are those top 3 goals? You need to know this. If you do not know your vision, then when time gets difficult, or perhaps you're not very incentive to wake up early and work on your business, or stay up late to, keep on studying, you'll get discouraged. But if you understand what your vision is, you will go ahead and succeed. So you need to understand what that vision is. You have to have absolute clarity, from the meaning that when are you going to achieve that goal? What does that goal look like? And what does it feel to achieve that? You want to be able to say and read your goals perhaps every night or twice a day. There's a lot of power behind what messages you're telling yourself about where you're going. So hopefully we have a chance to do that, and you get a chance to do that, right? So why is that important? Well, because guess what? Our company has made it, right? If our company could walk and talk and do this business for itself, it would do amazing without us. That means this is that our company is too big to fail. You know, there's been a lot of amazing articles, and we've been posted on amazing, you know, magazines that have talked about really the strengths of our company. Wall Street being one, right? Wall Street Journal has said that our parent company, who is Aegon, it's too big of a company to ever fail. So just rest assured that if you have big goals, big dreams, you can make it possible with a back end of a company such as ours. There's a lot of strength that we have, not only by the companies that partner up with us, but by our parent company as well. So why is that important? Because the first roles that you guys are going to be doing is having a chance to understand that you don't have to know it all, right? A lot of times people start in our business and say, okay, it's financial services, right? So Matthew, but maybe someone you know might feel like they need to know everything before they can go out there and do it. Sometimes like swimming, right? They feel like if I don't know how to swim, I'm not just gonna throw myself out there, right? Well, the same thing with this business. You have to have a trainer who you are building a trust with, and you know that they have your best intentions in mind, and they're gonna guide you through this process. So having your trainer, that's why I asked you, who is your senior marketing director? This is a very key fundamental part to your success in your business. Build a relationship with them. Guess why? Because they've made it through all the channels of leadership, and they have proven the system to be right. So if you're going to learn, right, obviously you want to learn from the right cat, right? They say copy the right cat, so it's okay, right? As long as you copy the right one. So build a relationship with your senior marketing director, and of course also your upline, because they had their best interest in getting you involved with the company. So hope you guys take that tidbit there. The next part is this, right? Having a chance to understand your roles, right? So as I mentioned, you don't need to know it all, but you do need to have a chance to edify your trainer. This is what I mean by that. Right now, you're gonna have a chance to be able to share with your friends and your family what you're doing. People are willing to help you out more than they're willing to help themselves out. So what does that mean, right, Terry? Is that sometimes we want to become so much of a professional in what we do that we want to talk about the products, we want to talk about the services, we want to talk about the great qualities of things that we're going to do for families. Yes, it's extremely important. And yes, we could do so many amazing things. But that's not what really helps us out in having our friends and family listen to what we do. Can it benefit them? Absolutely. But you know what's going to really grab their attention? It's when you share with them your whys. It's when you tell them why you're in this business, how you're going to change and transform your life, and how this is a vehicle to getting you there. When you inspire them with your goals, your dreams, everyone wants to get behind that. And guess what? Now they're going to support you. Right? Now they're going to be available to listen to what you're doing. So it's not so much about what they're going to receive, because although by helping you, they get helped, right? But it's about them helping you. Just think of it this way. If someone told you about the value of something, you probably would be piqued to understand more or learn more from it. But if they shared with you their heart, their why, their dreams to why this is important, and how they're looking for support and encouragement, would you be more inclined to helping that person out? Absolutely, right? Especially when they tell you, I need your help, I value your opinion, you'll help me out, won't you? Of course. As a matter of fact, that's how I got started with this business. It was because of that. So have a chance to speak your whys, your heart, why you came into business. That's way more powerful than all the concepts and the amazing training you're going to be learning. Learn how to speak your dreams so that people can get behind a big cause. So that's the second big note for you guys there, right? Why is that important? Okay, so let's not sell our company short. oftentimes we say, okay, this is a company that, yes, I'm going to go ahead and I'm trying it out. I'm kind of seeing how it's going. And we treat it as such. But let me ask you guys this. If you guys had a, let's say, a Pizza Hut, a Burger King, a Subway, KFC, a McDonald's as a business, let's say that you had a actual business that was one of these, right? What would then be your work ethic like? I want you to really think about it. What would your work ethic be like? How much time would you be thinking about the operations and what you need to learn about that business in order for it to revenue positive income, and in order for it to be able to self-sustain and then eventually duplicate, open up another franchise? That is this business. Yes, you only invested a very small fraction of what you needed to, right? In comparison to these other companies. But do not underestimate the potential of this opportunity, because this opportunity will give you a chance to literally live beyond your dreams ever imagined, right? Study shows that when you look at these companies after their overhead, and you look at after their, literally payroll, insurance, inventory, and all of those things, after you look at all those things of, yes, what they made on the books, and then after they paid all of that, what did they end up keeping? It's about 100,000 to $250,000. That's what the actual profit. You can be able to do way more here with our company, but you got to treat it as such, right? You got to build this business. It's not a hobby. If you treat it as a hobby, it will pay you as a hobby. The minute that you start treating it as a business, it will definitely pay you as a business. So, meaning that you got to have a work ethic, right? You got to be your number one boss, right? Your number one best employee, right? So success is your hardest boss, because obviously it's always going to tell you the truth, right? But you got to have a schedule. You have to put time in. If this was a Formula One vehicle, right? This was a Formula One vehicle as a WG opportunity, it would have the ability to run as such a car, right? High performance vehicle. But if you put a driver behind a Formula One vehicle that does not know how to drive that vehicle, it's not going to drive it as such, right? So you got to be a student of this business in order for it to give you the ability to run it that way. So just wanted to mention that to you guys, because I know how important and crucial that was when I first got started. The next thing, to talk about integrity. All right. So I want you to think of this. Our company is a company that, first off, believes in leaving no family left behind. I don't know about you guys, but would you guys say that that is a very noble thing for our company to think of, to be such as? Would you guys say so? Would you guys agree? Thumbs up? Yes? Absolutely, right? We really believe that we have to make a difference, that the traditional industry is not out there teaching and educating our families, so then we have to do it. So if that is the case, right, Arthur, we really want to be able to understand that we have a company that stands for something. So integrity to us is very key. That is the reason why we go through a training phase. That is the reason why you go through a licensing phase. That is the reason why we're saying, hey, you're going to go out on the field with a trainer that is going to assure that you're going to do things the right way for clients. That is why we have such a high standard for integrity, right? So when you look at it this way, there's a lot of businesses out there that, have good repetition and bad repetition. But at the end of the day, it's how you're going to build your branding. So you're starting your branding with WFG. We want to make sure that you start off in a way that it's about empowering and helping others. So how you connect with people is important, right? Having a chance to not be salesy, but be education, right? Be educational driven. Being able to share your vision and your heart. That's very key with you guys. There's a lot of resources out there within our own platform. So I would say, if you have questions about WFG, right, and the process and everything, definitely have those conversations with your senior marketing director, right? because they are the ones that have years of experience to understanding how our business is working, right? Then if you're also going to have questions about the way that we do business and who we're affiliated, our website is available for you to have access to that knowledge. So the internet is full of a lot of things out there, but you got to do research the right way. So go to our website, have a chance to understand, why did Nationwide get affiliated with our company? Why is it that Transamerica is our co-sister to our company? And understand what is the dynamicness about our company, right? So credible resources is now Wikipedia. It is, FINRA. It is the right resources. Department of Insurance, right? So every time people say, oh my goodness, so you're working with this company, is it a credible company? Absolutely. You got to get a license by the state of California or wherever state you're at. Absolutely, right? As a matter of fact, FINRA, right, when your securities license, they regulate you way more than any other job out there. So we're very credible when it comes to that. You want to make sure you understand really the power and magnitude that you have. Just as a side pointer, and I want you to know this is how big of a company we are, incredible of a company. Nationwide, right? You guys know Nationwide. So in order for them to be able to be on our platform, they had to go ahead and literally open up a new division to pay out commissions to our agents. So imagine what a big of a pool that we have in order to have a company such as Nationwide to just so that we can consider doing business with them. They had to reopen just a new division to pay out commissions on a daily basis so that our agents get paid twice a week. That is how much power we have, right? I don't know of other companies that have that same type of swagger or pull, but we definitely did. And that's why we have so much integrity in the industry, right? Another thing is that we have a chance to talk about is then branding, right? As I mentioned, branding is very important. Okay, so we've all heard the sayings, don't do business, with family, right? But that is so old. And this is what I mean by that. Do you guys remember when they used to say, don't get in cars with strangers? You guys remember that, right? Yes? Okay, don't we do that all the time now with Uber and Lyft? Yeah, we get in cars with strangers now, right? Do you remember when they used to say, hey, shopping online is addictive and it's the worst thing you could ever do? Don't we do that now every day for every little thing with Amazon? Absolutely, right? So what does that mean? It's that the way that we used to do business is no longer the way that business is done now. So rebranding yourself is important. You're going to obviously talk to your friends and your family because guess what? We have the cure to financial independence. If you had the cure to this awful virus that is going on, you would tell absolutely everyone and anyone, whether they had the symptoms, did not have the symptoms, knew of someone having the symptoms, or had no clue about what is going on in the world, you would still tell them. This is the same with our opportunities, the same with our message of educating families. You should tell everyone and anyone, because guess what? If they ever do need anything, they come to you. So you got to share the message, right? And sharing the message does not mean just one time, it's multiple times, right? But sharing the message does not mean having to tell them why they need to receive this message. Is what? Having them help you and support you to what you're doing. Let them receive the message by helping you. If they find any interest, then great. If they don't, then at least it helped you with your training, and now you'll be able to plan and see with them for referrals in the future. Does that make sense? Absolutely, right? Awesome. So the other next page that I'm gonna have a chance to go over with you guys is now this. All right. It's what we call our baseball and restaurant example. All right, we're not trying to have everyone become a client or have everyone become a business partner. That is not the goal. The goal is to first impress them, help you with training, and plant a good seed for referrals, right? So if you think of it as the example you see here on your screen as baseball, right? Now, I'm not that athletic, right? But if I were to be playing baseball, my goal would be to not hit a home run, right? Because that would be very far in between if I'm able to do that, right? So it would be just to get to first base. That would be my goal, right? So to go to first base, impress somebody. That is here with our business. That's the only goal, is to train you and is to impress them. Second is then to perhaps put a seed with them about referrals for you in the future. Because it's not them, it's who do they know, right? There's so many stories that I could share with you guys of people that I've been able to help in this opportunity with the services or working directly with us, and they've came to us from referrals. One true story is about this one lady who was a neighbor of someone who came into business, and they decided to refer their neighbor. Their neighbor at that time was about to retire, and long story short, at first she was like, I wasn't interested in doing anything but just here's out for the sake of someone's training. But at the end of that presentation, they're like, okay, I'm ready to invest. She had a chance to protect her money, so she moved some of her retirement plan with us, and the rest she left it with her employer. Well, guess what? Obviously, 2008 happened in the midst of that. And when that happened, the money with her employer lost a significant amount of money. But because we were put in her future, right, in her life, we were able to go ahead and secure a big portion of the rest of the other money. So she didn't have to go back to work. So security is very important, you guys, right? Another story is that was a referral from a client, right? She was, this was like back in 2010. So there was like a big fall on a Monday from July or August, right? And so guess what? She was literally living off of her retirement. And when that market crashed on that same Monday morning, where it lost like about 30 something or 20 something points, right? She did not lose nothing on her investment. As a matter of fact, she received a bonus on everything she rolled over it, plus locked it in, right? So it was just the ability to help someone from just sharing a message. That is the same here, right? So you want to share a message. And it's like a restaurant. Not everyone is going to like perhaps or be looking for the kind of food that you'll be serving at a restaurant. But if you had a sushi restaurant or whatever restaurant you had, you want everyone to know what kind of restaurant that you have. Whether they like that food or don't like the food, you still would want them to know. Same is here, right? So I have this video about for At My Lead and Marshall Falk. So I don't know if you guys know these, know Marshall Falk, but if you know Marshall Falk or heard of him, he's an ex-NFL player for the Rams, and he actually is with our company. He works and runs out of our San Diego office, and this is a pretty cool video that he talks about our company and the opportunity. I will actually share it with you guys in the chat room and a little bit towards the end so that you guys can visit that link and watch that video. And who's interviewing him is Ed Milet. Now, this gentleman is a total rock star. He actually is with our company, multi-seven-figure earner with our company. And guess what? He all started like you guys, like each and every one of you guys. So I think that's very powerful to say, right? That he started like you guys, and now he's been able to get at his level that he is. He has a podcast, so definitely join him on the podcast and learn from him there. All right, so if you're taking notes, this is a one thing that I want you to read, taking notes on, or take a screenshot on your phone. Scenario disaster. This is something that I really want you to know, that when you're connecting with people, this tends to happen, especially if you have a lot of energy and you're brand new and you probably don't know much about our business, or you come across someone that thinks they know about our business, right? The scenario disaster means this, is that you're very enthusiastic and you are talking to a friend or someone whose opinion you value, and your enthusiasm piques their curiosity. They start asking you questions. You try to answer them because this is like, you wanting to share with them what you're doing, but you might answer them a little bit wrong, or you might give too much information, and then now they made assumptions of what it is that they think you're doing. And assumptions are assumptions. They're never always accurate, right? So you might answer them wrong, and now they jump to conclusions. So now they are like thinking, oh, you do some sort of investing, or they think that they figured everything out that you're doing, but that's not the case. So it's now a failure of, for you to approach them, for them to help you out. So when talking to people that you want to have a chance to share with them with the message about what you're doing with your trainer, right? So can you have a chance to do that? Make sure that you do calls with your trainer. They're going to give you the scripts. They're going to give you the words. They're going to help you in that process. So make sure you set up a time with your trainer to make calls, and make as many calls as possible, because there are people out there that really need this education, and there's no way that you can connect with them if you're not sharing what you're doing. So good. Let's have a chance to go to this, right? So setting goals. These are the things that I want you to write on your paper, and I want you to put an actual date behind them. So first off is this, to just set up a time to start your 52-hour course. So we have a few minutes, so let's go right through it really quick, you guys. So who's had a chance to set up their 52-hour course? If you have, I want you to put in the chat room, yes, that you have. If you haven't, then I want you to say, I haven't. And then I want you to put a time in which tomorrow you'll start your 52-hour course. All right, great. Matthew has, amazing. So who else? All right, Matthew. All right, you're 7 hours in. Is that true? Yes? All right. Okay, good. So who else? All right. Only Matthew has started his hours? No one else? Or
I
we all
finished
being
mine, but I don't know how to get into the chat.
Okay. Maybe that's the reason why. Okay, good. I know some of us are getting familiar with Zoom, right? All right. So again, if you have not started your 52 hours, I want you to either tonight or tomorrow start your 52 hours. You have to start it. It is so crucially important. You're not into this business as a nonprofit. You came into it for profit, so you got to knock down those hours, right? So enroll for your hours this evening or tomorrow. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, connect with your trainer so that they can help you enroll for your 52 hours, which is the license, the pre-licensing course for you to obtain your license. The second thing is this, is very important. You got to schedule a test date. So when are you going to schedule your test date? If you have scheduled it, congratulations, that is awesome. If you haven't, you got to schedule a test date like either tonight or tomorrow. This is why. You guys know that we are facing a social distancing. So if you have not scheduled your test date, by the time that you finish your hours, your test date will be very far along. So you want to make sure to finish your class, right? And then next, meet with your trainer to help you with your actual course, your financial need analysis, and so on. All right, beautiful, you guys. So I believe we have made sure that I think we're all done with everything. So let me make sure that I can get us back to our class, right? And I will put in the other chat room, our information there. So if you guys want to find me, you guys can find me on Instagram under Ivo Paul. You guys can find me there, and believe that is it. Let me make sure we are good. So give me a second. All right. Does anybody have any questions before we move back over to the other room? Nope. Nobody has any questions?
Nope.
All right. Okay. All right, great. So let's have a chance to go back. All right, let me see. I'm just trying to figure that out so that way everyone. Okay. Actually, we have a few more minutes. All right. So let's continue with a few more things since we have a few more minutes to wrapping up everything. All right. So the next thing it's here, as you guys saw, is not only having a chance to finish your 52 hours, schedule your test date, but it's also having a chance to talk about your promotion. So how about we talk about that a little bit? Sounds good? All right, let's give you guys some incentives to knowing why you want to be able to build this business fast. Okay, here we go. So right now, all of us are a training associate. The goal is that in your first 30 days to get to your associate contract level, right? So already we're talking about promoting, which is an awesome thing, but you have to put the work ethic. So what does that mean? It's being able to build your business. So we say having 3 new business partners, having 3 pieces of business in the next 30 days, that will qualify you to your associate promotion. So what qualifies a new business partner? Someone who comes directly into business with you. They have a chance to get affiliated with our company and now are starting the actual training phase with our company. What qualifies a client? Someone who gets help either in perhaps a life insurance, a retirement plan, or one of our security products. That would qualify a client. So do you have to have your license in order to get paid? I mean, in order to get this promotion? Absolutely not. But yes, you do need to have your license to get paid on certain products. So that is the reason why we have stressed to you guys to get enrolled for your 52-hour course, schedule your test date. So by the time you get your promotion and you get your license, you are ready to rock and roll and you're at a higher contract level, right? But guess what? You might be a super rock star and you're like, hey, I want to get this done promotion, not in 30 days, but how about I get it done in, 10 days? You can absolutely do that. You can do it in 3 days. You can do it in 5 days. You can do it in 20 days. It's up to you. So get with your trainer, get with your senior marketing director to help you with that process. But you can even go not only to a associate contract level, you can go to a senior contract level. And that means that you would have had now a chance to start on the path to not only go to, giving those 3 new business partners, but getting them licensed along with you. So imagine that as soon as you hit this associate contract, the next month you're in position, right, to get to your senior associate contract. So you and your team are now in the licensing process and you guys get licensed. You help out families during that course of the month that accumulates to 30,000 points, and voila, you got that amazing contract. But here goes where the life gets a lot sweeter, right? Having a chance to now go for your marketing director promotion and your senior marketing promotion. What that basically means, you guys, right? And you guys can take a picture of this, is having a chance to build a team. See, it's not so much about you doing this business by yourself, right? While it can be very lucrative by yourself, it's just not always the most fun thing to do it by yourself, right? When you're in business with friends and family and people that you love and you care, or people that you're investing in, it now becomes something greater than just you. And now it has a chance to give you even way more rewards. Having the ability to own back your time, right? It's just like a business, right? If you own a truck driving business, you're a truck driver, you can run your own truck, or you can have a chance to have other truck drivers run the business with you as well. So this business can give you that opportunity there, you guys. So I hope that today's training gave you a better understanding of the credibility, the strength, and the power that our company has. Gives you the ability to know that your senior marketing director is here to help you and guide you in the process of building your business, as well as know that there's a lot of things around you supporting you to build it, right? One including your promotions and your licensing. So I thank you guys for joining me this evening on your orientation class. Dream big, huge, and I will see you guys in the general training. I'll post up all the other sites to that class as well. All right. So thank you guys, and you guys may be able to go ahead and move back to the actual main general training. And if you click, I believe, on orientation or somewhere actually where it says more, you might be able to go back to your other to the other breakout room. So let's see. So you guys can go ahead and press more, and then it says breakout room, and I'll see you guys there. All right, thank you guys. I'll hang on just in case anyone else needs help. So press more, your option more, and then put leave breakout room. Oh, we'll be leaving out now.
Don't hang up yet, you guys. We're gonna all join in. I got a special announcement, and
Awesome.
I'm excited. So thank you so much, Steve. Now, if you can, as people are coming in, I want to see how the classes went. So if you were in orientation class and it was your first time, let me know how amazing Yvonne did. Throw it in that chat. Thank you so much, Yvonne, for orientation if they're back. And then let's see how our crusade class went. Let me know if you were in crusade. Let's give it up for our crusade class. All right. Okay. Oh, someone's giving us a YouTube video already. Awesome. Okay. And then our next class that we had, let's give it up for our next class. I am getting my papers right up here. So for our next class, we had the amazing, who did our points and comp? We had Ricky Monte. Give it up for Ricky. All right. Let's give it up for Ricky. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. And then we have